that he.
I'm a Bedosian fan too. Yes. I can get behind that. I can get behind that.
He was an all-star there. I mean, Hago's a great player, but I think Bedosian was just coming into his own. And fine, man. If you want to make it like that, I'm gonna go New York because my boy Pine is gonna be popping off.
Oh, I mean, well, he's got the Widow as well already to kick things off. So that's a good sign because the man is definitely mechanically sound. He knows how to hit the headshots. He always puts on a show.
Overall, I'm just rooting for 5 maps. I just want bonus Overwatch.
Yeah, between the two of the best, it's always going to be good. I mean, yesterday, London, they put up one hell of a fight versus the Houston Outlaws. Real joy to see Houston step up as well to the plate.
Kind of interesting that London said they want to make a gap between them and the other 11 teams. You have to catch New York first. You have to be at the top before you start putting a gap, and New York definitely has the better record overall as we kick it off here on Volskaya Industries. Neither team running a Sombra, different strategies going forward, and we will have the epic Widow v Widow between Birdring and Pine.
Yeah, no shock there. Already a shot attempt coming through here from Birdring. Gonna get there with his mates. He wants to get behind his tanks, allow them to create the space to allow him to work. And already getting onto that high ground now, just waiting for the angle. In the meantime, Pine on the other side of things, he's changing it up, trying to find the shot, and he could actually catch Birdring off guard here if Birdring were to hang around in that doorway, but Pine just a second too late.
Both these Widows playing a little bit of mind games. You would expect Birdring to pop up behind his tanks in that doorway up there, this doorway. Instead, he went low ground. They both want to trick the other person. Neither can see through walls just yet, so it's going to be very, very close on who gets the first shot off.
Whoa. 2 HP, and then Prophet, he still hangs around, shows no fear, counts on his healers to get him top back up again, and now he's found his target. He's hot on Pine's heels. Pine trying to get out of here, but Pine calling for reinforcements, gonna get his tanks to peel for him. In the meantime, Mono has brought Jonak back into the fight.
That's really important. Jonak going down to his counterpart early was a really bad sign for NYXL. They're gonna brawl into the corner over here. Both Zens now out of this mix as they continue to trade. Trades will always favor the offense, and headshots will also favor the offense as Birdring takes down Sabiobi.
Yeah, Meko trying to do the best that he can here to stop the bleeding, but it's not gonna happen. Birdring, superior angle, superior lines of fire. He could really just sit back and turn it into a duck hunt, like you say, Hex. And well, that's definitely gonna favor his team. London Spitfire with a very quick take on the A site, and they still have the infrared here from Birdring to get to see through walls.
All right, Pine is gonna go over to a Genji to try to deal with Birdring. Apparently doesn't feel he's gonna win the battle, especially not gonna feel the battle when the ultimate is up. The infra site allows you to see through walls. Now his entire team can see where the other team is. Definitely a huge Widow advantage. We'll see what Pine can get done on the Genji. We mostly consider him a hit scan specialist.
Oh yeah, that's right, the crowd reacting to that one. You can definitely see it happening. But it wasn't meant to be. Instead, Mono wins the duel versus Birdring. How does that work?
Right, you know, Valkyrie Mercy pretty good, flying around with the pistol, doing all that damage, able to take down the big threat right there. Birdring wanted to go off Widow anyway, he's gonna go to Reaper. So right now, I think one more kill for New York should send London packing all the way back, but we'll see. That should be it. I don't think they're gonna invest much into this.
Dude, Pine is doing a fantastic job right now generating his ult as well. He's nearly got the Dragon Blade and he's only just swapped the Genji. And there we go, has the ult. Gonna be able to back off here. His teammate's gonna be able to keep him alive. Well, they're looking for the stagger, but it looks like London Spitfire were able to get out of dodge quick enough.
Able to back out there without losing much. Pine does have his Dragon Blade ready. Birdring had just switched to the Reaper. I think it's a good switch on most Assault last maps here. So it's going to be that ground and pound kind of style. He's going to roll in with both tanks. They did use Sound Barrier last fight. They would love to have that with the Reaper here. He can be very vulnerable when he gets in those situations.
Kind of keeping an eye on this over map right now. Pine, you can see him kind of crouched in the corner, waiting for them to commit, waiting for London Spitfire to start making their press, making their play. He's going to get into that back line and hack him to bits. And here we go. Sure enough, Perfect, they offered them up to him. Last place you want to be with the Genji swinging a blade in your face. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. 2 big kills there to snuff the offense.
Close quarters fighting now where you want to be against a man with a sword. They will get a couple of kills from the self-destruct, but it's not going to be enough. Offenses need to ace this point. All Assault last points have to go in favor of the offense from beginning to end to be able to crush it through. And I think this is the correct switch from Birdring. He's going to get off of the Reaper. Reaper's good when you're already in a good position and then to deny entrance to the point. But you're not going to be in that position unless you get 2 or 3 kills, and that's what Genji excels at.
Yeah, he's going to try and get that Dragon Blade going as quick as possible because that could be the end-all be-all ultimate for the attack. Hack a couple to bits, you swing it your way, and then you take the point. Meko, he's got the self-destruct. So at least got a new mech. could be looking for the big plays as well. Kind of dancing around, making sure that flank isn't going to be open. Now, however, the game is up. London Spitfire, they've committed along the right side. Mecca, however, collapses on Birdring, snuffs him. There's the pulse coming in from Saviobi. Doesn't guarantee the kill, although he will get a clever recall here and get the T-Mac. Well played on his part.
For a long time, Tracers were worried about pulse bombing divas, but now they've understood the value of it. Not there necessarily to get a full health down to mid health, but when they're at mid health or when they're being T-Maxed, pulse bombing a T-Macing diva will kill the pilot diva as well as she ejects. So nice play there. Getting re-pushed on here, but the Transcend should save them for the moment. Birdring was able to take on the Tracer.
Well, that canceled out Pine's Dragon Blade. That could be interesting, but then Pine still finds the kill on Birdring, who's made yet another swap over to McCree. Down to half HP, and New York Excel right now doing a fantastic job getting these stagger kills. You get the trance out, and then you take your sweet, sweet time and you hunt them down. Mecco not gonna let Jester get out of there in one piece. Save Yobi there.
The last several months of Overwatch have been so much about not giving up anything for free. If you can chase down a kill, you do. You used to see, oh, the fight's over, let's stop at this doorway, as though there was some invisible barrier that prevented them from going out. Now the only safe place for an offense team trying to regroup is your own spawn, all the way back. They will kill any stragglers. Every team has adapted this style.
I'm getting a bit of eyes on here with Jonak. He is definitely the assassin Zenyatta, knows where to get those volleys in, does tremendous damage. He gets the support from his team to allow him to do so as well. Might as well be a 4th DPS.
Well, they've been targeting him very hard. They know where the bread is buttered for this squad. He's died 4 times already this game, and that's really uncharacteristic. He's got Transcend, but he's just gonna take it back with him to spawn.
No reaction there from him either as he gets plastered across the wall.
This is my life now.
Almost an afterthought there from Gesture. He's like, oh, there's a Zenyatta here. Hold on, let me go ahead and just, pound him real quick. Mecco with the self-destruct kill on closer, but there's a lot of white in the kill feed right now. Mecco doing the best that he can to get out of here, but he's not going to be good enough. He gets D-Mexed and should get killed, and they're making progress on the point now. London Spitfire, 2 ticks for them. Birdring with the Deadeye to delay things further as New York Excel try to get out here to challenge. Not going to happen until Janice can drop his shield.
That was actually really smart to not come out. You'd think this false sense of security of the Transcendence could have... Oh my goodness! Birdring doesn't need the Deadeye. Deadeye just slowing him down.
Oh, the style! Let's see it, looking for more! And they will be able to pick up the point eventually, London Spitfire. 1.5 minutes left on the clock, but Birdring with some tasty play there at the end.
These teams are so evenly matched. There's so much cool little stuff that happened there. The little self-destruct, the wall riding afterwards to demech the diva. The best divas in the world always have their escape plan for their pilot because they want to get back. The worst thing you can do is drop your self-destruct, get nothing, and then die. You're out of mech, you don't get a new mech or anything. So he used the angle to wall ride down, ended up getting a kill, kept himself alive for a little bit. The Transcendence could have baited his own team into a false insecurity, but Transcendence won't protect you from a Deadeye kill because it's all that burst damage. The only person protected is the Zenyatta there. So a lot of cool little tactics coming into play in this super high level Overwatch.
A lot of beta at work right now. That's the beauty of it, man, between both of these teams. And there is a lot on the line here, I think, and for New York in particular, right? You end top of the league, but then you lose the playoffs versus these guys? Yeah, they've got a bone to pick with London Spitfire. They're looking to take some ribbons out of these planes.
London just took money out of their pocket, man. I mean, that's stage 1. Was a lot of cash on the line there. I mean, of course, the eye on the prize is for the end of the season. These teams so evenly matched, and I don't know, if I'm New York, I'm a little mad that London says, like, oh, we're going to make the gap large between us and the 11 teams. Like, son, you got to take number 1 first.
I mean, that does feel like a very standard thing to say as well. I mean, every team is going to say that. We're looking to be the best. And it's like, yeah. Everybody is looking to do that. But New York right now, they're pretty far ahead. So you got some ground to cover here, boys. But correct mentality. All right, we're going to see a change of strategy here. I like this from London Spitfire. We will have the Sombra in play here on Hago. So these packs going to get hacked.
They ran this yesterday as well against USA, and it worked out pretty well for them. So Sombra's really your best bet of having any luck on first point. I mean, first point can be so difficult to defend on these assault maps that if you win 1 or 2 fights from it, that's great. The tipping point you want to look at for Sombra here is if she has 80-90 and the fight seems lost, does she still go for the EMP or does she hold it for second? Now, that will prevent a snowball effect from the offense being able to roll in. So when and if she uses her ultimate ability EMP is what to really look for here.
All right, well, a little bit of information gained there. Shouldn't come as too much of a shock, but they know now in New York that Hago is on the Sombra. Pine just fishing for kills right now, chucking himself out in the open. And definitely not going to be giving him much to work with here. One body shot on the Diva mech, but that's not really what Pine's looking for. He wants to get the squishies, but again, you have to play patient here if you're New York. You need to force London Spitfire to make the mistake, to step out in the open.
Pine should be able to feast.
Oh.
He knows they're going to be playing in pack room. That is very close to being able to pick up the Sombra very early. Agopin at 61%. Any damage they do that doesn't result in kills just results in ult charge. Look at that. They go get the pack. 85% EMP almost online.
That's unreal how quick it is. Continues to impress. The shields are going to go down here from the Winstons charging in. Just a little bit of a fight, but Woohyel pretty much going to guarantee that's EMP for this next fight. Now it's all going to be about positioning here for Hago, and you can see him on the hunt. EMP online, comes out of invis, but gets the squishies, gets the back line. That could be big. Pine certainly going to get overwhelmed here. How is he still alive? Finally taken out. Jonak, however, was able to stay around the corner long enough to wear off that hack.
It was so close to almost being a very good protection there. You want to hack this at Yada so that he dies almost instantly. They're able to drop a bubble there. Not quite going to be enough. Janus will get a couple kills. These are not inconsequential, even though the fight is somewhat over. Those 2 kills will take them forever to get back onto the point. Even though soldiers got sprint and mobility, the walk back on Volskaya is miles, kilometers, whatever you want to call it. It's forever.
You can see Saviovi just trying to keep it up a little bit here, trying not to let them get fully back into it. But you need to be careful because Hago's still around. He's already got another EMP though, Hex. These packs, you know, his teammates are doing a fantastic job of just feeding him ult charge. Once again, look, just like Woohyel picks it up. Doesn't matter though, he's got the EMP, and here we go. Once again, invis right in. Doesn't manage to quite hit the timing. Does nearly find the kill on Saviovi, but he will translocate out. Getting a bit too hot to handle over there.
One of the kind of softer counters to Sombra is a Widowmaker. You need that burst damage to take her down before she can translocate. Of course, stunts also work greatly. I go in a little bit of trouble, just gonna get out of there alive. They've been banking some ults here. There is a preemptive Valkyrie on the side of New York. They're gonna try to gun it down. They will.
Sick tack visor from Birdering. Perfect positioning from him, exactly where he wants to be on the high ground. Raining down death and destruction from above. There's the EMP. Finally, Hago sees his opportunity. And well, with that hack out, they will get the cleanup. London Spitfire doing a fantastic job here of holding against New York Excel. Minute left on the clock here for New York to make some magic happen, and they don't even have a single tick on this first point.
The window opened a little bit again, though. They took down the Tracer, she should be back. They took down the Winston, should be back in time as well. Losing Pine there really hurts. They could have potentially had a very small window of a 6v4. Now they're probably not going to have it. Pine switches off of the Widow. He's gotten very little done this half on the Widow. He's going to go to a more consistent form of damage, Soldier 76. But it's not burst damage, so you're almost just tickling the team into more packs and more EMPs.
Yeah, you can see Hago, once again, he's worked himself into the small room. He's giving it away as well, but they know now that New York are going to wrap on the right side this time, trying to take that high ground away from Birdring, not let him stand up there for free. And it is going to be the big pack room here. Challenge, Woohyel kind of dancing on the edge. Janus just leaps into the fray as well, trying to reconnect with this team, and here we go. Time to go. Woohyel with the sound barrier just charges right into the mix, looking for the big kills, and that creates the space here for Hago and Prophet to go to work.
2 kills very quickly. They take away the pack room, but then Woohyel just dives in there anyway, takes the big pack, gets the EMP charged up if they even need it. A couple of late kills coming in from the side of NYXL, but it's not going to be enough. 5 seconds left, desperation time. Pine's going to jump on the point, and it's not going to go well.
You can see how meticulous they are right now. London Spitfire, this is pretty much going to be it. Saviovi is in position to touch the point. No! Gets sniped before he can get out! But everything, every chance there